Mm-mm-mm. Mm-mm-mm-mm. Mm-mm-mm. Yep. Sweet, what are you doing? It's time to play. We have an important event that's taking place. It starts. Well, technically, see, it's kind of goofy what this game does, but at 5 o'clock, the arena resets. So for like the last 20 minutes, arena is the biggest game mode. So like you have to push points to make it into the top. So like everyone logs in and starts playing in this 15-minute period, basically it's like 4:45 to 5 o'clock, and so here we are doing that, doing my push. I don't usually place crazy, just good enough. You know, top 500 is the goal. Dun, 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 dun. Okay, we'll save that. Oop, don't know what happened. It's okay. So, oh, come on. Dun, 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 dun. Mm-mm-mm. Okay. Okay. All right. Someone just knocked me down. Okay. Mm. It's all right. Mm-mm-mm-mm. Then after I do this, I'm probably gonna go outside and smoke a cigar. I got my cut already. Okay. Dun 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 dun. Oh, I gotta check here. Mm-mm. Yep, yep, yep. Just remembered I was borrowing some gear. Woohoo! Yeah. Oh. Mm-mm-mm. Okay. Oh, go away. Mm-mm-mm. Mm-mm-mm-mm. Mm-mm-mm. Okay. Mm-mm-mm-mm-mm-mm. Mm-mm-mm-mm-mm-mm-mm-mm. Do 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 do. Whoa. Oh my gosh, stop wasting my time. Hey, Oliver, what's going on? You know, it's that last 15 minutes. That's all that matters in this game. That team took entirely too long. Come on, game. Nice. Mm-mm-mm. Gosh, that was busted. I don't think he's got the speed, but could be wrong. In fact, I might even be able to take that. Sure can. Mm. Mm, 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 mm. Mm, 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 mm. Oh, come on. Just go away, Carnage. Ah, good enough. All right. Job is complete. Well, let's see. I don't know. Probably wasn't anything amazing, but should be good enough. Let's see. Leaderboards. Mm, mm, hmm. That for sure you can see. Ah. Well, not top 100. That's all right. Okay. Well, any, let's see. Log. All right, I had one person hit me. Okay. Well, had one person hit me. I must be keeping a low profile. I like it. Oliver, what's going on over there? Okay. So I know I can get like a couple more, I think. Alright. Nothing from the Gear Hunters. Gear Hunters. Artifacts. Okay. Get 5 more there. Alright, we got points. Okay. We still got some. Alright. Let's see. Oh, good. Summer's getting closer and closer, which is nice. Yeah, this week, I'm in Pennsylvania, the state of Pennsylvania. Uh, we're supposed to get into like the 90s in the next couple of days. Today's like 80s, and then goes to get the 90s, and then it's supposed to get back down into like the 60s. So, go figure. Hmm? Only till Thursday. What, the 90s? Dun, 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 dun. Yeah, Oliver, I we were talking cigars yesterday. I'll show you the cigar I got ready. Okay, then it goes back to the '60s, right? Mm-hmm. Oh, we'll take that. Then I could finish my little project outside. Okay. We need to. Yeah. I think I'm gonna go outside shortly here and smoke a little. Get a little cigar. Yeah, I'll show you. Here. Yeah, I got it nice and cut already. I'll show you. Mr. Biggs, what are you doing? Okay. Okay. So, hold on a second. Let me get the device so I can see. Make sure I'm in the camera. It's at Estella, and a good friend of mine. He hooked me up with a like a real deal like professional grade cigar cutter. So I got my cigar cutter, and it's pretty nice. So four different cuts depending what kind of ring you want, what kind of cut on your ring, and how you want it to breathe. I particularly like this guy here. Like not just not too open. So these while it's same in principle, like these two would be like the best, but nah, it's actually too open. But that one's pretty good. I like that guy. So that tends to be my popular choice of a cut. Oh yeah, yeah he treats me pretty well. He got that for my birthday. We were at some restaurant when I was visiting him, and he turned around and said, "Hey, look what I bought you." I was like, "Yo, pretty sweet." So it's pretty nice of him. Dun 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 dun. Yeah, it's pretty nice. It's pretty nice. But yeah, we'll get out there and we'll get outside in a little bit here. And what's that? Oh, we'll enjoy a little. What time is it, Pennsylvania? It is 5 p.m. 5:07. If you want to get technical, 5:07. And I think you said you're in Sweden, yeah? Although, like, I'm debating, like, do I wait until like the sun goes down? You know, around like 6:30, 11 p.m. Okay. Yeah, I thought there was like 6 hour time difference. So I don't know. Do we might wait until like 6:30 before I head outside to enjoy those stove. Otherwise, dun, 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 dun. Oliver, hit I hit some good gold last night. I got two of the new champ. I got two dupes of one dupe of him, and and then I also got a new one. So I got two of them to build. Well, I don't. At the very minimum, I'll build one. We'll go from there. I have some ideas. So yeah. Dun, 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 dun. Oh yeah, yeah, this guy. And he's a sneaky pick. You occasionally see him, but he'll do a pretty job at removing um Mercurial set. I mean buffs. Because attacks one enemy two times, so that's pretty good right there. Grants an extra turn if he kills one, so that's not bad. And then attacks one enemy two times before each hit destroys the target's max HP by 10%, stacks up to 50. Damage inflicted by this skill increases by 10% for each buff and debuff. And then, if the target's killed by this skill, block revive. Then, attacks one enemy two times, will ignore 50% of the target's defense as well as stone skin. So, not bad, not bad. Whenever this champion attacks all enemies, except the initial target, receive the damage equal to. So he should be able to do a decent job at removing those blasted micro sets. So could be a good counter pick. Well, we'll see. Yeah, I have to do a little theory crafting, but like I said, I did get this guy. I got two of them. So got my first faction guardian for those guys. So that's nice. So we've got 10% more HP. But yeah, I have to theorycraft how I wish to build them. It's as much as you want. It's kind of it's kid very. Either you can build them as a DPS and ignore the cooldown part, or just don't worry about stacking accuracy. It's one option, or try to make him like super fast with accuracy and ignore his damage. So it's kind of tough to say which way to go. But I mean, obviously everyone's going to be like, "Oh, do both." Uh, for the most part, you can. Although, if you stuck in a death dealer on him, that could allow you to stack accuracy and speed and crit damage. So there's some viable options to go with him. Like I said, I'll have to do a little theory crafting how I wish to go with him. But I think it would be fun. Like I said, I took a little look and I was like, I said some of these as cool as they are, they're kind of tough, to get everything you want. Speaking of which, where is he? I must not have them. Yeah, yeah, yeah. But yeah, I think yeah, he'd be fun. He'd be fun. But I have, like I said, I'm undecided which way to go with him. I got some good pieces that could be like, yeah, no, maybe. But I think, generally, what, he's gonna have his poison cloud up, so he actually should be able to get away with, putting on a death dealer. He could. Like I said, I'll have to look into it. Hey, what's good? Uh, we're just. I was talking about my new champ. Yeah, well, yeah. Um, yeah, that poison cloud would definitely, stop you from getting crit. So, like, initially, I'm thinking like, can I go like, an accuracy build fast, maybe ignore the damage, or or just throw on a death dealer and call it a day, and then you can just stack resistance and HP and crit damage, and he would be able to get away with it since he would be able to get away with it. But do I have stone skin pieces? Not so much. Not so much. And like I said, that'd be at least an okay start. But like I said, I might slip in a death dealer on him. He's got poison cloud. Then you can build him super fast with accuracy, and you still get a pump out damage. I might. I think he might be a viable option. Could be. Kobe, stick him in. Really? That's disappointing. Stick him in a 9 piece. Curl set as well. That could make him, I don't know, what kind of pieces do I got? Give me the fitting room. Oh, right on. Took a break. Yeah. Do you? Well, the most important question you're gonna have to ask: Do you have? Do you have? Are you clearing Grim Forest? We'll take it. Because right now, that's where a lot of people. That's where a lot of the gear is coming from now. Oop, not enough. Well, looks like I'll have to farm some. But yeah, almost all the gear is coming out of there. Mm, hmm. Decisions. But yeah, I think possibly a 9 piece could pull it off, or lethal and stone skin. I don't know. We'll have to, like I said, I have to do a little more theory crafting on it. But I mean, I'd rather have. Let's see. Yeah, 2 turns. You know, That stun could get you into trouble without, some sort of block. The stun could sheep you. So in one hand could be the right choice. Decisions. But like I said, I almost want to say I might just put my Stormcaller on him. I mean, not Stormcaller, but my Death Dealer. Because he'd be easier to build that way. And he should, like I said, he shouldn't have too much issue with the Poison Cloud up. So it's definitely a viable option. Like I said, I'd definitely consider it. Yeah. Think I would. Think I would. Like I said, I just wish I had a little bit better pieces for the stone skin. Let's see. What pieces do I got? I do have that. Hmm. Like I said, interesting. Like I said, I could do, like a 4-piece stone skin with lethal death dealer. I think that's the route I'd probably go. Probably. And then, yeah, I should have plenty of stone skin and stuff to pick through. But yeah, that's what I might end up doing. I haven't used. The only time Siegfried's got my one Death Dealer, and the one time I use Death Dealer is just faction. Uh, my bad. Yeah. See, what don't. Well, on one hand, don't don't go to someone with a stacked account. No, I'm just kidding. No, no. Yeah, but yeah, pretty thrilled that, like I said, I got two of them. Yeah, but as far as you just getting back into rig, yeah, the nine piece material is pretty abundant. Everyone has it. The only caution to the wind is like if your opponent has a brain cell, you know, it is counterable. Right. But yeah, it is. Like I said, there's a lot of people that are emphasizing the nine-piece over everything else, and mm, I just have to caution people that do it. It's not necessarily the answer. I know it sounds like it would be. Maybe I'll do something with that. Oh my gosh, that's not what I wanted. But there's some poison trial could help. I know I still got to do later on today. Maybe tomorrow or tonight. I don't know. After everything, maybe late at night. Yeah, beating the RNG odds, getting two, also correct. I have heard about the Merc meta, and obviously they're bringing champs in it to counter. Like, yeah, exactly, exactly. So, that's the biggest thing. You gotta, Marius is still one of the best. I mean, as long as he's not locked out, triple hitter, AOE, all three stacks of it's removed. So I mean, that's pretty massive. But otherwise, it's kind of oh, who can? Who can? Let's be real. Who can? There's so many of them, and it's not like there will be a shortage anytime soon. They're not going to stop. I mean, still to this day, I still think the most broken champ they released is that one. If you get that one, oh my gosh, I would. I don't know. He counterattacks just looking at him. So yeah, I would just. Yep, pretty much super fast, and then yep, people super fast marries just to get rid of. Oh yeah, I mean I wouldn't say mine's super fast. Like mine's like 330 speed. So yeah, he is. He is absolutely ridiculous. Don't have him. One of the couple of voids I don't have, but he's absolutely just broken. It wouldn't be so bad if his counterattack is just his passive, like he counterattacks on everything. You look at him and he counterattacks. It's kind of ridiculous. That's the part that annoys me. It's like how he counterattacks everything. They slightly nerfed him twice. I kind of still argue that he still is counterattacking extra stuff, but they have adjusted him slightly. The first slight nerf they gave him was if this skill, if it's this one, let's see, attacks for attacking steals all the buffs. This champion receives 75 less damage or extra turns while this skill's on cooldown, so he's really tanky. Um, and then attacks one enemy. This is always critical. This champion is immune to all debuffs as long as the skill is not cooldown. And then he gains any buff in the game, and he can easily get like 9 buffs if that's not on cooldown without a problem. And then from there, yeah, he. But I mean, it's like whenever an enemy receives healing, has a 100% chance to reduce the healing to 0. This champion receive that healing instead. Um, it's just everything in this kit is like you know counter, counter, counter. Has an 80% chance to counterattack with the skill whenever an extra turn takes place, an instant turn, or an enemy changes form. 15%. Yeah, so I mean, he's just a A1 crit and revenge. If you just even look at him, yeah, it's kind of dumb. It really is. Well, you know what I might do? Since I don't want to go outside yet and smoke, I will put together my if it's a smooth run. I'm not gonna like bash my head in. If, let's see, what was the team I was building? I got a cheat sheet. Okay. I got my cheat sheet. Okay. All right. We need a Cena. Of course, I have to keep an eye on that. In this build, she's only got 169. That's a problem. Okay, we'll see what the other one is. Whoop. Let's see, Tosh. Okay. I lost that champion. Where'd you go? Well, I need Bob. I need him anyways. Okay, he's good. Shadowkin. That's where she is. Okay, who's got the lowest? Okay. 171. So that means yeah, I do have Bayak. Uh, do you know how many points voids give on a champ chase? Yeah, it should tell us. Let's see. Give me whoop champ chase. Of course, the game's thinking and being extremely low. Let's see. Right here, rarity, legendary, voids. 650. 650 compared to a normal legendary at 500. And of course, the mythical gives you 1,000. But yeah, 650. I'm not too interested in winning my bracket. I put up enough points. So I need to improve. Let's see, Tosh, where's he at? Mm-mm. 3903. Let's see, I want to make sure. Whoop, good thing I looked. Okay. Let's see. 171. That's a problem. 171. And then Maybe he's even lower. No. 169. Well, $169. So I just got to get lucky and get Cena and that piece roll. Unless I already have one. So I need that to. I have like no dust. Yeah, I need to get her slightly more crit damage. 169. Or find a way to get rid of some crit damage on him. Let's see, there's 6. Well, that's the only place that I have it. I don't think. Let's see. Do I? Nope. Well, I guess what we'll have to do is I don't want to leave it to RNG. I need to get more crit damage. We'll take a look and see what we can do to get a little more crit damage. See what I can adjust some pieces on Cena. That might be the easiest option. Your enhancement. I think there's dust in there. I can get 3 dust. I just gotta find a piece. Okay. Something good. Let's take a look at Cena. That's what we're doing. If I can't. Actually, we'll just. Alright, let's do it that way. So I need to bring her crit damage up. That would give her 6. Ooh. I don't have like some of the OG ones. That would give me 6. Ooh. And no longer the lowest crit. Well, that's a simple fix. Okay. Crisis averted. 75. Now she's no longer got the lowest. Okay. So now, let's see, blessings. Good. Well, I think we could do the run. We just need to make one blessing adjustment. Nope, already did it. Aha. See now, where are you at? Okay. There it is. Okay, I think that team can get. Yeah, that team can get the trials. All right, let me get some water. Be right back. Need some water. Now we'll get some Gatorade. That Gatorade. Okay. 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 Yeah, Balor, lacks a lot of. It would be nice to be able to have a real good place for him, but all right, what we got to do is one slight thing. I'm trying to remember. Okay. Okay. All right. Okay. I think we're all right now. All right. We're gonna gotta get some fluids parched. All right, we got the team. Okay, let's see it. Whoop. My bad. Hit the wrong button. I'm trying to think. Which one is which? Uh. Oh wow, he's gonna put up a. Uh-oh. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That's a problem. He ate the entire buff bar. Gotta do his A2 first then. Cool. Alright. Mm, I don't even know. Sure, why not? Alright, let's switch forms. Start building them stacks. Yeah, there's one problem with this team I see already. It's going to be hard. Because I got the entire buff bar already filled. So, we'll have to figure out how to pull it off. We'll see. But we're building up that damage. There we go. Alright, we'll switch forms. Alright, what are we looking for? Where is the trials? Okay. 7 unique debuffs. Sure. Mm, yeah. Okay. Here comes the important part. So, alright, he should be the tank. Okay. Apparently not. Whatever. Mm-mm. I almost kind of. Mm, yep, there it is. Okay. I kind of can't change forms yet. Okay, now I can. Right? Hmm. According to this. Uh oh. I thought so. Then it's gonna happen again. Uh-oh. We're gonna have to rethink this team. Uh oh. 7 unique debuffs within 5 is turn our champions. Well, I don't see how that was a problem. We'll have to look at this again. Dun dun dun. All right. Okay. All right. The damage is starting to ramp up. Well, come on. No, I'll save it. I don't know. I won't change alt forms. I think that got me in trouble last time. Okay. Aha. That's what I wanted. Shucks. That's all right. All right. Lesson learned. We need that first. There it is. Okay. Little lower learning curve. I'll knock that off. Mm, I'm gonna have to. Up, bro. Don't die. Don't die. And died. Okay. Don't die. No. Wow. He's allowed by a sliver. I don't know. Woo. Mm-mm-mm. I said there's still a little learning curve on this team. Whew. All right, thanks for stopping in. Hmm, that's all right. Whew. All right, so Rams a pain. Really? Oh, that was a mistake. I know. It unreal. Uh, well, Rams going to be tough, and I probably should make them slower, and then it might be easier. We'll see. We'll see if it continues to be a problem. He might be just a bump too fast. But I'm pretty sure he's topped out on his stat game. Let's see. Let's take a look. What do we need? Which one is it? Okay. Yep. 3 of his turns. Why it's under 5 unique debuffs. Yeah. Okay. Well, I'm not gonna have him do. Well, it's okay. He's not gonna do anything else after that, though. We're pretty much gonna almost A1 the rest of the way. But I am gonna change him. Mm-mm. I just want to get to turn 16, and then, you know, Wow, that's good. That's good. We'll do that. We'll do that. Okay. Tosh should be the tank. He is. Wait. Hey, 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 hey. He's not the tank? I wonder what's up with that. I'll have to look. Hey, thanks for the party of four. Let's go. Well, that's gonna pretty much. Okay. But like I said, this phase will be a lot easier. How did I not get it yet? I say, heck, man. Uh, Weird. I am gonna have to take a look. Why? I know for a fact. I'll have to look. Why is his stats not? Why is he not the tank? So I built him to be the tank. 3903. Why was she the tank? Oh, Joe. That's the why. Okay. Okay, 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 okay. Well, okay. Well, at least we hadn't to get too far into the run to know. I mean, he got turned 20 something, but okay. Okay. Now he'll be the tank. There we go. And I'm not sure if I'm going to care about him gaining the speed. It's going to be all right. What the hell, man? Apparently, resist, resist. All right. Mistakes are. We're learning mistakes. Like I said, I haven't used this team yet, but it's the team that will do 25 mats this week, so Little learning curve. Hmm. Wow. Resist, resist, resist. I didn't hit either? Wow. This is some rotten luck. Okay. Hmm. Oh, that's all right. He lived? That's a problem. So then he won't be able to put up increase accuracy. That's dumb. I have no idea why he lived. Hopefully, hopefully get it squared away. All right, now we're getting in our groove. Let's see, Jashir is still growing. All right. Well, I guess I know what happened. He had a shield, and the boss did not go through the shield. So that was our malfunction. So, in one hand, yeah, I don't want a shield. So, hopefully. Good, kill him. Thank you. That was a mistake. Uh oh. Well, okay, that's okay. Well, we'll try. Alright, can you live through this? Okay. Hmm. How have we not hit it yet? Sheesh. How do we not have 7? Mm-mm-mm. Some of these trials, man. Like, I feel like we had 7. Okay. I don't know. Is that a good thing? Is that a compliment, Matthew? I don't know. I'm not sure. Is that a compliment? Do I take that as a compliment? I'm not certain. Hopefully. I will in a little bit. I'm trying to hammer this run out because we might. If it doesn't go successful this run, I'm just gonna take a break and go outside for a little bit. See the see the sun. Yeah, that's fine. All right, here we go. Here we go. All right, he's got the damage. We just need to get clean hits on him. All right. All right. That's a sad. I don't want that shield too high. He wasn't able to kill him last time. Okay, 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 okay. All right, very good. Go, go, kill. Thank you. Good. Okay. Okay. All right. Very good. Very good. Annoying twat. Annoyed the heck out of me. Want to give me yo? Thanks for the subscribe, dude. I could not get. It was not playing nice. Thanks, dude. I think this is the run. All's going well. I knew that was coming. Okay. Now we need to res him. Hopefully he doesn't just put himself right back in the ground, which he did. Hopefully he doesn't put himself right back on the ground. Hey, 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 he lived this time. Okay. Well, surely he's going to put himself in the ground now. Well, I just need one clean hit, so perfect. Perfect. Okay, those are done. And yeah. What is this? 16 within 2 of these turns. I don't care. Okay. Okay. Very good. Very good. I don't know. In one hand, it almost doesn't do any good resing in. But yeah, so he's just gonna keep putting himself on the ground. Okay. I gotta use the bathroom. Smokes. Well, my Gatorade finally kicked in. Be right back. Okay. All right. We're on our way back. Okay. All right. Like I said, I just know every time I res him, he's just gonna die again. So even he almost died. So we'll just wait until phase change to bother to res him. It won't do much good otherwise. Mm-hmm. All right, come on. Get to your next turn already. Phase change. Come on. Phase change. Huh. I don't know about that. Yeah, it's okay. It's finally can get him up. Finally. Yeah, Ram's gonna is gonna be a pain in the butt if you don't have a fear or something. But now we should be okay. Now we just gotta get to turn 16. Dum 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 dum. Got the damage. That's not the problem. I'll make the change. We'll save it. Okay. All right. Go ahead. Change forms. Change forms. Hmm. Why is she still the tank? Whatever. Let's see. That's good. Okay. Damage the Chimera while it's under decrease and decrease speed. Only counts for skills. Perfect. All right. Okay, much better. All right. Ally attacks. Well, almost was it. There we go. That should. Yeah. Much better. Much better. Okay, good deal. Good deal. Now we're cooking. Now we just gotta wait till this is turn 26. So now the run's going pretty good. Like I said, there were some growing pains. Yeah, sure, sure. It puts up smite after. Mm. All right, now we're looking for turn 26. Let's see, what do we need? Let's see. It can't be that. Oh, it's poison. Yeah. So we gotta. Uh, all right. Dun, dun, dun. All right. Turn 24. Mm-mm-mm. Need to get rid of all my buffs. Okay. Good deal. Mm. Okay. Poison sensitive. Damage the ground with poison debuffs while it's under poison sensitivity. How we do? Hey, that's how you do it. And right back again. And have him do it again. All right. Very good. Now we're cooking. Okay. Damage from a single skill, increase attack, block debuffs. Mm-hmm. Interesting. He's on fire. He keeps getting extra attacks. There's another extra attack. Okay. Okay. Excellent. That one's done. And now we have to successfully die and revive. Well, we can try. What the probably have to happen like next next time this phase comes around. Oh, so close. Very close. Very close. But yeah, it would be easier to do it next phase. Next time around. Okay. Go figure. Bring the hurt. I said, now it's going smooth. Turn 35. Perfect. What are we looking for? If we manage to get okay. If we do, we do. I was not expecting him to do that. Pretty funny. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Can't do anything. So does he have block damage? Does not. He's just gonna put himself right back on the ground if I do. I don't know. Probably will. Yeah. No, didn't get that one. That's all right. Dang, won't land anything. All right. Yep, missed it. Yeah, I don't think I need a. Yeah, we don't need anything. Okay. Ooh, I gotta stretch. Okay. All right. All right. Back. Okay. Mm-mm-mm. Woo! All right. Alright, now I gotta run out my buffs. And I need someone to die so I can res them. Okay. Hmm? All right. There's my 25. Wow, that's not cool. We're just gonna wait till the phase change. Mm-mm-mm. Finally. Mm-mm-mm. Finally, finally, finally. Come on, whack 'em. Okay. All right, finally. We'll take our 25 mats. Boom. Ta-da! Okay. Okay. Well, good deal. Okay. Okay. All right. We're taking a break. That was uh that was what I wanted. Nah. Of course, when I get anything good. Okay. Thank you everyone that stopped by.